Belgium, a peaceful countryside, isolated houses, and a tragedy that will change everything. On October 11th, 2013, Françoise, 72 years old, is found dead in her house. A bullet in her head, no signs of struggle. Nothing seemed to indicate that her peaceful life would end like this. And when we heard about this story, we wanted to investigate on site. So we had to manage to locate this abandoned house, and after some research, we spotted it in the forest. And everything suggested that this was the place where the tragedy had taken place.
These are vintage items, just like at our grandparents' place. It's similar to Fukushima, where everything stopped in 2011. Here, everything stopped in 2013. We know something happened, but we don't know where. We just know how, though. Imagine there's someone in the family who was actually the one who got killed. This house is filled with something.
Hello everyone, it's Gabriel.
And Quarantine. And today we're back for a pretty heavy video because we're going to explore a house where a real tragedy happened.
A house in which its owner was violently and cruelly murdered with a bullet to the head.
While investigating the house, we'll uncover even more chilling things. But first, let's go back. Before reaching this house, we had quite a journey, so join us. You did some research? Did you find some pretty horrible things there?
Yeah, we looked up some information on Google. We're going to do a horror hike.
We're doing that partly because we'll end up in a house where a terrible cold-blooded murder happened.
Yeah, a crazy story.
Yeah.
It's inhuman, even for real. What happened?
Being in this house actually stresses me out a bit.
Yeah. I have no idea what to expect. For real, but already the setting here.
On the other hand, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's cool, huh? Really, really cool.
There used to be quite a lot of people before. I hope they didn't leave their stuff behind.
I hope we won't have to go get the waiters.
That would have been useful there.
Because compared to the river, I don't know how we position ourselves.
Maybe we should have asked ourselves that question before.
Thigh-high boots would be perfect now since we'd be in the water.
That would have been really nice.
We usually don't need them, but honestly, I'm not sure.
I have no idea either.
Anyway, here we go. For a first exploration of the road trip.
Alright, we just realized a little problem, which is, well, there's actually a river to cross. And it's a bit annoying. But what happened yesterday? We bought waders, so we're going to go get them right away.
We'll make the most of the waders.
Afterwards we could cross over there, right?
Yeah, but man, if you fall in with the bag, you're not allowed to fall, like...
Yeah, I'm not allowed to fall. Is that a bridge?
That's a bridge. Then doing it while sitting.
Yeah, doing it while sitting, it could work, huh?
But then it's annoying on the other side, right?
Yeah, but thigh-high boots are nice.
Yeah.
Thigh-high boots.
They let us cross wherever we want. It's great. So we're really going to make the most of these thigh-high boots. No, I really like being with everyone and all. It's funny. We could wade the entire river.
We can.
Okay, here we go. Wader mission. Good thing we have them, right?
Honestly, after that, we could have just gotten on the log.
Yeah, but you saw, it was just forest on the other side. It would have been a pain.
Yeah, that would have been annoying. It's good. Hey, hey. Here we are again with our little waders.
Waders will open many doors for us. I can feel it.
Yeah, but when we told ourselves we'd be able to do lots of explorations and everything with them, I didn't think it would happen this soon.
Yeah. Yeah, since we discussed it yesterday. At what point it might have held us back and all, and what achievement we might have failed.
Here's an example.
Perfect. Otherwise, we'd have stepped into the water holding our shoes.
Yeah.
We would have been freezing. There. We're going to be the kings of the world.
They were made for moments like this.
This is where it's going to happen, huh?
This is where it's going to happen.
Come on, get down to your underwear.
Yeah? It's even more than that. I'm going to get my socks dirty.
Don't put them on the floor. Put them straight into...
Excellent. That's one. There we go. Little strap. And the belt! Oh no.
What?
No!
What? No, did you put it on backwards?
It's okay.
Yeah, that'll do the job.
That'll work. I won't have the suspenders, but that's fine.
Magnificent.
Let's go. And besides, that way there's really no hesitation, you know?
It changes your life, you know?
It changes your life.
Is it good?
It's excellent. We could have clearly done it barefoot.
Yeah, it's good.
We shouldn't freeze our feet.
Now, we have to go to the other side of the mountain. I don't know where they're being hidden. Are we hiding them at the house?
No, we're going to leave them there.
In the forest?
Yeah.
What if we can't find where they're hidden?
Oh, we'll just leave them there and that's it.
Yeah.
There's the path, we actually know it.
Okay.
We're going to hide the thigh-high boots.
It's here!
There, it's really worn out, huh?
Yeah, here we go, huh?
It's straight ahead there. Like really, there's no hesitation.
Yeah.
That thing?
Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Now you feel light, your feet, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's funny.
Before we continue the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. It's really important for the video's ranking and it also lets us know which videos you liked or not. So don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. And now, let's continue exploring.
Don't touch our thigh-high boots, okay? Here, you see, these are called waders.
Yeah, I saw that. They replied to us in their story.
Everyone told us that. The waders, oh wow. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We're almost at the top. Quite a slope though, huh? Usually behind this mountain, there's always an abandoned house. There's a shed here.
My soles, they're so flat.
I'm on ice.
And there, a snake.
It's a snail.
Is it that shed over there?
It's straight ahead.
There's a little path forming. It's right there, the shed. I think so. I'll confirm anyway. We're here.
Going through the field might be easier, I think.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Trapped.
Yeah.
That was intense. When we arrive in front of the house, we realize it's been abandoned for many years, but it's also been very well preserved. We're going to start looking for a way in so we can sneak into the abandoned house. But we quickly hear that there's a family lunch really on the other side of the garden, so we'll have to be very, very careful not to alert them.
It's been abandoned for 12 years.
And yet, you wouldn't think so, looking at the garden. Not too noisy. Yeah, there are houses.
Maybe the neighbor.
Gotta be careful.
It smells like an abandoned house.
Yeah, that's for sure.
There's a broken window. Yeah, I don't see myself getting in there.
Yeah, a police seal.
There are police seals. For now, no trace.
Yeah.
It looks like everything is inside. Incredible. There are voices so close. They're right there.
Yeah.
Should we go around the other way?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go.
This window is a pain.
We're right by the noises. It sounds like a family dinner. Oh, what a crazy atmosphere. It's so close. It's really in the backyard.
There's an abandoned car over there. There's even a car that's been abandoned. There's an abandoned car, I think.
Ah.
That's the bouillabaisse there. There's the car over there. It's really in the garden right there. We can get in through there.
Shall we go see the car?
We'll go see the car at the end. You really have to be careful about that. Yes.
Well played. There are people 10 to 15 meters away. 10 to 15 meters away.
Were they right next to you?
In the garden on the other side, yeah.
We could almost see them right there.
Yeah.
And what if they could hear us? Police? The police would come right away.
Yeah.
I think we're good now.
Yeah, it's fine. Knowing that there are really police seals everywhere all around the house. You saw it. We're going to gear up with the equipment, and we'll meet up with Accept.
So we're in the first room, which is the kitchen. Kitchen, let's face it, this is an older person's kitchen. There are screams outside. The person who lived here was elderly, as you can see. On some items, not necessarily sugar.
Yeah, the sugar, that's gonna be...
It's biased. You see, like on some croutons,
2014,
2014.
which matches exactly the date of the murder.
The house, there you go, you saw it in the title. It happened in 2013. A year later, the croutons were expired. There are still plenty of food items. Plenty of food. I think everything is expired. About the same time. Oh, it smells in here.
I think we can start talking a bit louder now.
Yeah, that's clear.
Wow, it looks amazing anyway.
It's an attic that was sealed off, look.
Yeah, and it was turned into storage. And up there, that's odd. Those are old stairs. What's up there? The drywall was also torn out.
Yeah, so there was a secret attic. Oh, wow, man.
It's beautiful, huh? Beyond the horrible past that happened in this house is just beautiful.
That box there, we don't care about it.
We don't care. Okay, it's not recent.
These are really vintage items. I think for all of us, at our grandparents' place, it was like that, you know. Look, even just this, it dates back to the Middle Ages.
And even the wallpaper, you know.
Yeah, the wallpaper, it feels like we're in a castle.
You should know that this house has been abandoned for more than 12 years, and no one, except for some urban explorers, has dared to venture inside. And yet, we discover a place where everything is still there. The whole life of this person who was murdered is still here.
So we started to investigate, searching here and there to understand what could have happened in this abandoned house.
You should know the police searched here, but the person had nothing to hide since she was the one murdered. They didn't turn the house upside down and left it as it was.
There's this skin on the floor.
I think it's a real one, you know.
Yeah, there are several skins. It's not really done anymore these days, but it's true that back then, having skins or stuffed things was common.
The date of the LaRousse?
Oh yeah, 2013.
It's a bit like Fukushima, you know, where everything stopped in 2011. Here it's the same, everything stops in 2013, but the objects are really beautiful. Look here, there are photos. I wouldn't want to see the photos.
It looks like there are things that really come from all over the world. Because here, look, the painting that was here, it's
the Battle of Moscow.
That's right, from Moscow. That, I'd say, looks more like an African vase. So maybe this person traveled a lot and brought back souvenirs to their home.
This true story deeply moved and shocked us, and we decided to investigate to understand what really happened within these walls. Françoise had been living alone since her husband's death, but behind the calm walls of this house, family tension was brewing. An argument over the inheritance broke out, involving her daughter-in-law Anne and her ex-partner Edward.
Very quickly, the police discovered the unthinkable. This was not just a simple burglary. 3 people were connected to this murder. Gregory, a petty criminal already known to the authorities, Edward and Anne. The motive? Money, inheritance, and maybe something even darker.
The trial reveals the mechanics of the tragedy. Gregory is tried for firing the shots, Edward is accused of ordering it, but for Anne, the evidence is not sufficient. She will be acquitted. The criminal court thus sentences Edward to 30 years in prison and Gregory to 25 years.
And here, the living room.
Wow, look at the glasses.
Ah, the mold inside.
Yeah.
It's weird. I think it's people who had fun pouring some liquid. Do you think there's something to develop in that?
Maybe.
That would be incredible. There are 6 left.
There are 6 left?
Yeah.
I'm sure explorers have already taken pictures with them.
Well, yeah, it would be really funny to take the film and do it.
If we weren't at a crime scene, I might have taken the film.
Yeah.
To develop.
And if we weren't at a crime scene, maybe we would have taken a photo.
Yeah.
Here, you even have a closed Jupiler. Like someone came and sat down, I think, who never drank their beer. The expiration date, I think it's much more recent. Yeah, it's 2026, so it's got nothing to do with it.
And here, look at the little dolls like this. It's a Peruvian doll.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, with the llama and everything.
So, another trip. This person has traveled a lot.
That's wow. And here we can see the state of the garden.
That's where we had arrived.
All the vegetation has grown back a bit.
You can see the ceiling is starting to get moldy.
A bit small, yeah. This house has multiple floors, making it interesting to visit.
Several floors are blocked off on that side, so we don't know if there's another staircase.
But I saw a kind of small terrace just above us.
Maybe that's the blocked off area.
Maybe. That means a whole section of the house would be used.
Yeah, or maybe hidden from people's view. It makes you want to see for yourself. That donkey is clearly from a country, but I couldn't say which one. I think these are photos of people who... Even those kinds of statues, those two, they're creepy. In the frames, I have no idea who it could be. Maybe the mother, her daughter, the husband.
Maybe her son?
Her son, yeah, that's possible. You've got the cross of Jesus. I've rarely seen one that looked so scary.
What's that small window up there? It's funny there are small ones.
That's right, I remember a Virgin Mary statue.
Yeah.
That's likely it. We had a hallway visible from outside near the seals, and there was a collection of alcohol there. There's something for everyone. These are alcohols from several countries. Anyway, there was a crate there, as if it had been packed to be taken away, even that there.
What's quite interesting, I think, in this house is that we know something happened, but we don't know where, we just know how, though.
I wonder if we have a marker or something somewhere.
Did you see that broken window? It's the house's only broken one.
Yeah.
Imagine that's how they got in. They came one night, smashed the window, opened it from the inside and got in.
We could have opened it then. Yes.
Yes.
We're just going to pass it here. And it's possible that what you're saying happened like that. We're going to go see the other part of the house.
We haven't seen a bedroom yet, have we?
No, and they're still pretty big. That's strange. Ah, there's a staircase here.
Yeah, I think this house has 2 floors. Ah, that's not the hallway we saw from outside. And then again after that. Did you hear a noise?
No, stop. Did you hear a noise?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh yeah?
A kind of buzzer, but...
Ah, here, we have some clothes. Lots of cards, French, English right away. This person really wanted to learn English. Because it's true that 50 years ago, it wasn't common to speak English. It was much more rare.
It was 12 years ago that this house was abandoned. It was 12 years ago.
She was 72 and hadn't learned English when she was young. You can sense she wanted to learn it, which explains her trips. She wanted to travel and needed English. That's why she had so many English guides.
I hadn't seen everything that was there.
It was likely an elderly woman wanting to learn English for her travels. That makes sense.
So what do we have here?
These are leads for calligraphy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There are plenty of them.
And look, did you see that? That's real leather right there on the right.
That?
Ah, that's wood. What's underneath?
Little phone? Well, that has nothing to do with English.
The weapons of the world.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Especially when you know how the person was murdered. Using a firearm at home is strange, considering all the weapons out there.
And the most terrifying thing is that one of the weapons on this book is the one that killed him. It's horrible to think like that.
That's true. I'm not sure we'll have access to much. It's actually the veranda on the other side.
Yeah. No, it's locked.
Yeah, there's no real reason to go there. After discovering everything on the ground floor, we decided to go upstairs. And it was in her room that the owner was found after being shot.
And it's also in that room that we're going to make another discovery. One that will send chills down our spines. Let's go see what's hiding upstairs. Ah, it's brighter already. There are a lot of paintings. It's a bit messier too. Ah, I don't know why, but I feel uncomfortable here.
We're really in the private space of the person who lived here. It's pretty big, huh?
There's a bedroom over there.
It smells musty.
This is incredible. A military booklet. Wow, what date is it?
1950.
Yeah, that's his birth year, 1950. Incredible, the vintage photos. The ground moves a lot under our feet. It's a letter from 1951.
Wow, what does it say?
Dear St. Nicholas, my dear St. Nicholas, this year, would you be kind enough to bring me a cowboy costume?
Is that the letter to Santa Claus?
Yeah, but to St. Nicholas back then, what I find incredible is that this was written by a child. Do you see how it's written?
It's written with the pen we found downstairs.
Yeah, bring me a cowboy costume if you still have one. Choose toys that I would have marked. An electric train, games, cars, books. Well, choose if you don't have a cowboy costume. I also like chocolate and I can't read this.
It's extremely cute, huh?
Dear St. Nicholas, and there are two letters. Oh, it's ouch. Ow. Wait, it's adorable.
Is it the little brother?
No, it's the same, and it's a second letter. Dear St. Nicholas, you are kind enough to bring a dress for mom, shirts for dad, a blouse and some cookies. Thank you, great patron of school children. That's adorable. I've rarely found something this cute while urban exploring.
That's clear.
It's...
Finding a letter to Santa Claus. I hope he got his cowboy costume.
I hope he got his cowboy costume. That's something.
You also have some disturbing paintings, like that one over there. What's happening to him? What did they do to him?
It's in German. We won't understand it, and the scene is quite disturbing.
Yeah, it's about having that at home. And here, in the game, find a cowboy costume. And the other abandoned house.
Yeah, I don't know if it's abandoned or not.
It looks like it, huh? Trees are actually growing on the roof.
Yeah, but it's really the property of the people there, so...
You still have a tree growing right at the chimney?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you live there.
Take it off.
Yeah.
Weird.
Didn't stay too visible, just in case.
A driver in Charleroi, who had lost his license, was completely drunk, drove on the left at Overval, one dead, one seriously injured.
If he's on the run, that means he's someone from around here.
Well, if the person here was dead, maybe if it was the drunk driver, I don't think so.
Ah, but it's weird to frame that.
Yeah, you saw it twice. Did you see the old photos?
Ouch, 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 the cause.
And the typography, it's sensational.
But why keep that? It wasn't related to all that.
Maybe there's a connection, we need to look into it more.
But it's too weird.
Jean, 22 years old from Monceau, is killed.
3 years, 2 months in prison.
For the drunk driver?
No, but it means it's connected. If you don't keep that, it's...
You're right, it's 3 years and 2 months. Charleroi Criminal Court. Can you imagine a family member who was actually the one who got killed? And the one who got killed was Jean, 22 years old. What was his name again?
Dennis.
That's his family.
Jean...
That's not true.
Jean Leopold. Was it Jean Leopold who was killed?
Well, it's Jean.
Who committed it? Who was drunk?
No, who was, but who died? Jean, 22 years old.
It must be that Jean.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. At the heart of this tragedy was Edouard, the man who orchestrated Françoise's murder, the mastermind behind the crime. He recruited Gregory to fire the shots and escape justice. But the story doesn't end there. After being sentenced to 25 years in prison, Edouard disappeared and went on the run. He became one of Belgium's most wanted fugitives. At 76 years old, he was still considered dangerous and a top priority for law enforcement. His profile revealed a calculating, determined man, the mastermind behind a murder, involved in toxic family affairs, capable of planning his escape and living under a secret identity, and that's when he was living under a false identity in France. He was eventually arrested in Montélimar thanks to a European arrest warrant. They kept them because they were the last articles mentioning their loved ones.
Another drunk driving tragedy, the Auvergne accident.
They likely kept it because it belonged to someone close.
Yeah.
It feels like a police investigation when they save clippings to connect everything. It's not common to find that, not at all. Jean Michaud.
Is that the person who killed him?
Yeah. Do you remember the name of the girl who was killed here?
Françoise Michaud.
Yeah, it was her son or her brother, or maybe definitely her son. He's 22 years old. That's why she keeps all this, because it's the last memory she has of him.
That's horrible. Well, so it wasn't that person then.
Well, he's still a gene, though.
But his son was killed in an accident in Loverval. Can you imagine going through something like that?
Yeah, and so she kept all the articles because it's the last memory she'll have of him. Or I don't know exactly why, but...
But 2 years in prison isn't much.
And here there's a sentence. It's shameful. I didn't do it on purpose. In quotes, it's crazy like you kill someone in a car accident.
Especially since in this article it says something like in 66, like at the bottom left, he had already been convicted for drunk driving. It's horrible to find that.
Well then.
Without transition clogs.
Oh yes,
No, but wow, this house is filled with something else, you know?
a lot of things related to travel.
I shouldn't stay by the window too long in case someone sees me.
Rimini the Cretan, she used to travel a lot.
Here, there are all the vintage postcards, and I love the fact that they're written in French.
Well, it's convenient.
Alfred Michaud, probably her husband.
Yeah.
That was probably the other person who lived here.
So this was probably Francoise's room.
Maybe. Francoise's murder is the story of a torn family, a coveted fortune, and a calculated crime. Yet some mysteries remain. The exact planning, the discussions between the main characters. Justice was never able to shed light on all the details. After discovering all these disturbing elements that were found in her room, you should know that at the time we were already investigating, we didn't know that was where she had been found dead. We decided to leave this room and go see what else was upstairs to find more remnants of the past. It's impressive that nothing has changed. There you realize that sometimes we explore houses that have been abandoned for 3 or 4 years and they're really trashed, there's nothing left, everything is broken and all. And here, this house has been abandoned for 12 years and no one has vandalized it.
You can still tell that it's been searched through, you know?
Yeah, of course.
To find valuables. In this case, it was a walk-in closet filled with clothes. Everything was still there and full. There's also a back room that's meant to be the children's bedroom.
Yeah, maybe. Damn, we thought we were coming to a house where a tragedy had happened, but actually there were 2 tragedies that happened.
Yeah, no luck for this family. Battle of Waterloo?
Battle of Fleurus for us.
What are we going to find here? It's big, huh? A walk-in closet on the right and the famous small terrace. This isn't a bedroom, or maybe the bed is missing. There's a good spot for a bed here, but it's strange to have moved the bed.
Or maybe a playroom then.
Yeah, but look, he still has 2 nightstands, with the perfect space in between.
A dresser, a wardrobe.
And you already have all the Christmas decorations out. If I remember right, the murder happened in October.
I don't remember that.
I can find out. Or it was right before Christmas, but it was indeed in October that the owner of the place was murdered. Yes, they were preparing for Christmas. You can see large ornaments, Santa Claus, and strings of lights.
Unfortunately, it never made it onto the tree.
And why is there no bed here anymore? That's strange.
That's very strange.
Here, there are a lot fewer little things to look at, well, letters or whatever.
Surprisingly, we haven't found any place that suggests the tragedy happened there.
Yeah, it would be interesting to have more information about that.
Because honestly, for now, the only thing that actually confirms what happened here are the police seals, the articles, the names, and so on. But the only visible trace we can see is the police seals.
Yeah, because 2 bullets in the body, normally, that's supposed to bleed a lot.
Yeah, especially one in the head.
Yeah, we didn't see any spot explicitly.
I don't know how it was handled by the authorities.
Maybe it was in the garden, because even if it was inside. I'm not sure how it works. Maybe there was a bullet impact somewhere.
Maybe, or it was cleaned up later, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there are definitely cleaning crews that come through.
Yeah, it's a job. A horrible one, by the way.
I admit that, I don't really know what else.
Actually, you should know that the investigation we gave you throughout this video, we did it afterwards. To find out a bit about what happened in the house without any preconceived notions, so maybe we already went into the room where the tragedy happened.
And it's not the first time we've explored a place where someone has died.
But the last time we came across the crime scene and I felt really bad that day. Really, everything was still there, it was horrible.
Well, like here, huh, in the end?
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the actual weapons from the crime, what triggered the crime. After discovering the last room, we noticed a garage at the bottom right through the window, so we decided to go there.
Go down, see if we can find things we haven't already seen. Keep investigating, it's completely different when you find yourself all alone.
It gets a lot creepier right away.
There's always that side where you can't access the attic, you hear people talking next to the garden, it's really creepy. He seemed like someone who was interested in a lot of things. I see the bird guide, he seems like someone who wanted to learn. Wanted dangerous. Is he one of their relatives, or is he the famous guy who killed someone with his car? I hadn't seen that yet. The person really traveled all around the world. Finding photos taken here is cool. All right. Whoa, gotta add that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm going to let you hear just how close the voices next to each other are. They're right next to each other, which is why we freaked out at the start of the video.
I would have said that's Aztec maybe, but maybe Aztec. You too, if you see objects that make you think of a country, don't hesitate to let us know. The codes and so on. This could be interesting what we have here. It's accounting, the Ministry of Finance. There are a lot of papers. Oh, these are Christmas decorations again. I think these are little snail or seafood pics. And this is a porn magazine. But where are we right now? You scared me.
That was the point.
A porn magazine. When we say it's right next door, let's also give them a round of applause.
For me, they're close.
Yeah, it's creepy, but at least we're not noticed. There's something we hadn't seen yet. First of all, the house on that side is really beautiful. I think that's a rabbit seat. And there. We have a Volvo. Yeah, I think so. Abandoned without a license plate. It's in good condition, perfect. It's in perfect condition. It's clean inside.
It's almost like we could start it up, you know.
It's a big pickup truck, huh? Ah, it's stylish, huh? It's a nice ride. Honestly, man, it's brand new. Yeah. We really don't get how it's possible that this car, in perfect condition and completely unlocked, is still here. We started to panic because the noise in the nearby garden kept getting louder, and we definitely didn't want to get caught.
So we decided to leave the place and go back to our car, going through that whole journey in the forest and across the river again. And we were done with this exploration, which was really very scary.
Today we've come to this abandoned house, frozen in time. Since the murder, everything was untouched. The furniture, Françoise's personal belongings, and even the seals left by the Belgian police. When we entered, we felt the heavy atmosphere, that of a tragedy, as if every room kept the memory of this crime. We hope you enjoyed this video, even though it's very creepy and a real tragedy happened in this abandoned house.
If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It's important. See you next Saturday at 6. This was Gabriel and Corentin. Bye.